All right, good morning, everybody. It's Friday, baby. You and me. We call it TylerVision, or at least I do anyway. You and I together for the next couple of hours. We've got a pretty big show. Now, if you've watched for more than a minute, you know that I talk about wanting an ABC Columbia zoo or farm because we got all kinds of space out back. Well, guess what? I just walked outside and there are goats and sheep and a cow and a horsey. Oh my. I'm not even lying. We're going to talk about the mobile farm coming up, and also there's a great new company that looks to help out some veterans. So we're going to talk about that as well. Okay, on again, off again. An appeals court, of course, you may have heard 2 days ago, a three-judge panel in New York said, "Hey, Mr. Trump, you can't do tariffs. That's not right." Well, now it's back on again. Now an appeals court said, "Yeah, you actually can." We're not done yet, but that's going to go back and forth. Of course, it's on the cusp of Trump actually making some headway and making some deals with other countries. So this will be fun to play out. A little egg on somebody's face here. RFK, he's got the Make America Healthy Again thing, the MAHA. Apparently, they cited over 500 studies in a 72-page document talking about what he's trying to do, and it found that 7 of those studies don't actually exist. Oops. So I'm going to clean that mess up. And did you hear about this? There was a intelligence agency IT specialist arrested for trying to give classified information to a foreign government. He's a 28-year-old guy. The investigation started back in March, apparently. He decided to provide secrets because he disagreed with the current administration's values. Now, espionage, that'll get you where you need to go pretty quick, right? So anyway, we got a lot of things happening today on the show. It's going to be a fun one. 2 hours of this? Oh, yeah, I'm here for it. And wildlife officials in Kentucky are getting used to, calls about bears. But a call last week was a touch unusual. Kentucky Fish and Wildlife says a game warden responded to a report of a black bear inside a house. He found a bear crouched on the kitchen stove. The agency determined the bear must have climbed a ladder outside the house, entered the opening in the attic. The bear then fell through the ceiling into the house. Officials chased the bear out of the home at that point. I wonder how the beds were. I wonder if he picked one that was just right. Walk in. Man just wants to cook something on the stove. Maybe he got sick of stealing picnic baskets. Wanted more than a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So he just goes in the house, throws on some flapjacks, and has a big old time. Maybe flapjacks and honey. I wonder if they eat maple syrup. You think a bear would like maple syrup? No? No, I feel like a bear would eat maple syrup. It's kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same consistency. Well, there you go. All right, all's well that ends well for Yogi. Oh, there you go. We just looked it up for you. That's how fast we are here at ABC Columbia. We get those facts checked for you immediately. And it's time for question number 1, trivia time. Which famous bear made its debut first? Fozzie the Bear, Winnie the Pooh, Yogi Bear, or Smokey Bear? I feel like it's not Fozzie Bear, because obviously he was a Muppet, and that came in the 70s. It's not Yogi Bear. He was a cartoon. Well, I guess they're all cartoons, right? I think it's Winnie the Pooh. I feel like Winnie the Pooh, those books came out long before all that stuff. So I know it's not Fozzie. There's a QR code, by the way, right here. Go ahead and hit that. Hey there, boo-boo. Gonna get me a pick in a basket. A Smokey Bear. I'm going Winnie the Pooh. I'm going Pooh Bear. Final answer. Oh, Pooh. Yeah. There you go, Winnie the Pooh. So I am so stinking excited. I walked outside a minute ago. There are ducks, there are cows, there's sheep, there's goats. It's a mobile zoo. It's Odom's Mobile Zoo. We're going to see what that's all about. Bringing the zoo to you. That's kind of fun. Have you heard about this? Scientists say that humans will travel back in time within 4 years. Now, don't get the DeLorean ready. That's not exactly the way it sounds, but a computer scientist named Ray Kurzweil predicts that by 2029, humans could start living longer as they age, a concept called longevity escape velocity. Longevity escape velocity. No word on if you need a flux capacitor, but apparently the way it is, if someone is 25 now, by the age 30, their life expectancy may be 80, but by 31, it could be 81.1. I don't understand that. But anyway, it was in Popular Mechanics. So 25 now, by 30, your expectancy goes from 80 by 31 to 81. All right, so we're going to live longer. So we're not traveling back in time as much as we're just living longer. I don't know about that. You know, eating the food that's all blended up for you longer. All right, Sydney Sweeney fans, this one is for you. You can now take a shower with her bath water. The actress has teamed up with the men's personal care company Dr. Squatch to create a limited edition bar soap called Bathwater Bliss. It's actually linked to an ad Sweeney shot for Dr. Squatch last year where she was sitting in a bathtub filled with bubbles. The company says the soap is infused with actual bath water from the ad. The soap will soon be released on June 6th on the company's website. You need to act fast, though, because only 5,000 bars will be available. I don't even know. I mean, very few times do I have not a lot to say about some topic or another. First of all, I didn't even know who she was. I had to Google her. I've never even heard of her. And I watched the White Lotus. I just don't remember her. But, I mean, that's a unique idea, but isn't it a bit creepy? I mean, it's not Britney Spears, for goodness sake. Just saying. Let's go. All right, trivia time. We asked you what famous bear made its debut first. Oh, yes, we were right. Well, 50% of you. Winnie the Pooh, 1925. Guys, you hear about this? This is very weird. So the headline is, Dutch weatherman says Belgium is stealing their wind. First you take the waffles and now the wind. Well, this is what's happening. Apparently, the way the wind works is it comes from the southwest. Now, Belgium turbines catch the wind first, slowing it down before it reaches the Netherlands. Of course, that means that the wind farms in the Netherlands receive weaker winds, producing less energy. The two countries are trying to collaborate how to better place their turbines to each benefit from the wind. I'll be honest with you, I don't know that that's a thing. I don't know that a turbine would slow the wind down appreciably much, because you're talking... You're stealing our wind! Tell you what, you eat a bunch of beans, you can keep that wind. Let's go to weather. Question for you. Do you remember that robot boxing movie from 2011 called Real Steel? I don't. Well, we just got a first look at that in real life. A Chinese robotics firm, it's called Unitree, held the world's first boxing match between two humanoid robots. You heard that right. The robots face each other in the first showing of the Mega Fight series for the title of Iron Fist King. Wait a minute. Iron Fist King! King! It was live streamed to millions of people. The next event is scheduled for December of this year. I wonder what they do to train. I mean, they got to take 6 months off between bouts? Whole lot of training. What is that training like? You know, you remember you had Rocky running up the stairs in Philadelphia and jumping up and down? He's supposed to take the old oil can from Wizard of Oz. I mean, I'm just wondering, why do they got to wait? Man, it's no fun unless someone loses an ear. Nothing? I mean, come on. That's a throwback to Mike Tyson. Whatever. And it's time for your second trivia question of the day. What was the name of Hugh Jackman's robot in the movie Real Steel? Noisy Boy, Midas, Adam, or Zeus? I have no clue. I've never even heard of Real Steel. Let's see. Noisy Boy. That seems a bit silly. On second thought, let's not go to Camelot. It's such a silly place. Midas, Adam. I bet it's Adam or Zeus. Adam or Zeus? I mean, Midas, because Midas would be gold, because a gold standard. By the way, QR code. You can hit it right there. I'm going to go with Zeus. He was a Greek god, after all. Yeah, I'm going to go with Zeus. Why not? I'm probably never going to see the movie. It's really funny how we remember smells, right? You can, something, your grandma's apple pie, whatever you haven't, eaten in 40 years. So I grew up on my Aunt Jenny's farm in Walpole, New Hampshire. And just, the smell of the animals, bam, I'm right back there to mucking stalls and all that. So very cool. Thank you to Kelsey Odom for bringing out, and her dad and everybody for bringing out those cool animals. All right, it's Friday, so it's food news you can use. We've got to get the big voice guy to do that for us at some point here. But so if you like Sam's Club pizza and you're a member, they'll deliver it for you now. I've never had a Sam's Club pizza, but apparently they're pretty good. You can get a 16-inch pie, pepperoni, cheese, or 4 meat for $8.98. That's a deal. But the delivery fee is $12. So, and for another $8, you can add more on there. So there you go. So $12 suddenly becomes a $30 pizza pie. Wendy's offering a 1-cent junior bacon cheeseburger with any app purchase. Only through the 1st, so like only through Sunday. So it's yesterday, it's because National Hamburger Day. So 1-cent junior bacon cheeseburger. You've got to use the app because they want your information. That's valuable to them, right? You go to the offers tab on the app, you select the burger and use offer, and there you go. It's also, there you have a 100 days of savings campaign, but you have to use the app. And Smirnoff's introducing a new electric guava flavor. That doesn't sound bad. Smirnoff electric. Can I talk today? Guava. Good gosh. It's infused with Smirnoff vodka. It's guava. It's 25% ABV, alcohol by volume. They say it's great as a standalone drink, over rocks, aka like I like it, or you can put it in a fizz and make it there. So the flavor is tart, sweet, a little spicy, and it's perfect for summer. There you go. Food news you can use on a Friday. All right, this is nonsense. Apparently, Gen Z adults are flocking in droves to an Adulting 101 crash course. Desperate to learn what every generation before them calls common sense. Many colleges in the U.S. and Canada are stepping up to teach basics to adulting with free online crash courses. They cover everything from healthy relationships to how not to set your kitchen on fire. Jean Twenge, a psychology professor, blames helicopter parenting and extended adolescences, meaning, failure to launch. She also says limiting kids from freedom and not teaching them practical skills is doing them a disservice, and it's an ignorance is not bliss. It's expensive. I am 100%, this lady is right. It is silly. The helicopter parenting has got to stop. These kids don't know how to do anything. I mean, how do you not know how to change a tire or not, catch your kitchen on fire? By the way, here's one for you. Don't put a tin can in the microwave. How about that? I mean, we protect these kids. There is a natural order, a natural selection. Sometimes you got to let that happen. Darwinism, survival of the fittest. But I mean, good gracious, a class on how to have common sense. You learn that from your parents, and maybe a little bit smarts up here. You don't put anything in your ear except your elbow. Isn't that right, Aurora? Have you ever tried that? No. It's an old sense, common sense. You don't put anything in your ear, well, maybe an IFB, but besides that, just your elbow. Have you ever tried it? You've never tried it, Elle? Not one time? Aurora? No? She says she has not. Okay. Well, you're halfway there. All right, let's go to the... All right, trivia time. What was the name of Hugh Jackman's robot in the movie Real Steel? Adam is the answer. 50% of you got it right. I was not one of them. I got it wrong. Adam was battered and discarded training robot and went toe-to-toe with the champion robot, Zeus. I knew there was a Zeus in there. I want to thank Kelsey and her family for coming in. Kelsey Odom, her dad showed up, brought those animals. If you miss it, there was a cow and a horsey and a ducky, a couple of goats, a bunny rabbit, a couple of bunny rabbits, guinea pigs, a pig, some mobile petting zoo, Odom's mobile petting zoo. What a neat idea. If you're having a party, bring all these little animals out. Kids love it. And also thanks to our friends at Queen City Home Store doing what they do with veterans, a great veterans program. An opportunity there as they're expanding their family business. And we always celebrate small business here at ABC. So there you go, guys. Listen, I appreciate it. It's been fun. Missed you this week. I was gone for a couple of days. Glad to be back in the saddle here for TylerVision. We'll see you back here at noon. Be good to each other.